Well. A lot of people, are saying we're gonna see Habibi and Flori in the final. Is that gonna be true? I don't know, but in case we don't, we're gonna see them right now. Laith, why don't you tell us what this show is about?
Firstly, two players are presented with a quest before each match. The quest is a secret, they don't have time to prep. Also, the nations themselves are random. They do get the opportunity to re-pick a nation if it's one that they don't think that they can win on. Maybe they're looking for extra points. Hello. Firstly, our favorite, our golden boy, Habibi. How's it going, buddy?
Hey man, it's going well. How are you?
I'm doing wonderfully. My day has been brightened by your presence. How are you feeling today? How think you're gonna take on Flori? Do us proud.
Well, I'm gonna play the best, and it's gonna be a good show either way, win or loss.
Amazing. It's so humble,
For sure.
And I guess we have to ask Flori. Hey man.
Hey man, I'm having a great day. Well, I'm kind of nervous for this one because Habibi is looking really good. It might be my first loss. Who knows?
Oh, the glasses.
The 3D prototype glasses.
Dude,
there we go.
He doesn't need a monitor when he's got those on. He doesn't need a monitor. He just sees EU4 directly in this heads-up display. It's real cutting-edge stuff.
Calling hacks. If he wins, it's because of the glass.
I don't have any glasses. I feel left out.
Everyone put their glasses on in support of Habibi.
Let's go look at the challenges. Let's see how Flori's going to lose. All right, chaps, your challenge for today. Will the smoke clear? Regional power. The quest objective is to control at least one province in as many different regions as possible. And the nations that we have for you today are powerful majors. The biggest, the baddest, the best that EU4 has to offer. Having seen that, Flori, how are you feeling now?
That's interesting. Regions. So like literally just region, not like subcontinent or just. Okay.
Nope. Region map mode is what we're going with. Habibi?
Could be really good.
He's confident. He's already in the zone. Right, let's go for the nation picks. Habibi, do you want to pick first or do you want to pick second?
Well, I'm gonna pick first. I'm gonna go with number 2. It's hasn't let me down yet.
Let's see what's behind box number 2. Double, triple, regular?
Burgundy! A decent choice.
Pretty good.
Now, the choice is yours. Are you going to stick or are you going to switch?
I'm gonna switch. I need to go for the double or the triple here.
All right.
Burgundy's off the board.
Out.
I'll do 7. Let's go.
Number 7.
Portugal. Let's go. Portugal 7. Double.
No. Hungary.
It's a tough one. I really needed a double or a triple, and I was hoping for a colonial power.
Okay. Well, not a colonial power. Flori, your pick for today.
Anything with a coastline? I'll do number 6.
Behind box number 6, ladies and gentlemen. The double? The triple?
The Mamluks.
Bruh.
It does have a coastline.
It's probably the best one by far.
It's probably the best one.
Is it?
That you can get. Yeah.
You can go anywhere. I'm gonna switch.
He's gonna switch.
I'm gonna switch.
Okay.
The Mamluks are out.
Because I have to pick 9 now. So.
Let's see what's behind box number 9.
Will it be a source of pleasure or pain? Number 9 is Aragon.
I mean,
I think that one's better.
You got no choice here, bud.
Can I go back to Burgundy?
Well, there we go. Aragon versus Hungary. Habibi versus Flori. Number 1 and number 2. I'll let you prepare. Ready up, lads. Get in the game. Let's look at their opening moves, each player.
Here we are in Habibi's point of view, immediately doing the estate setup, getting your armies up. Now, the thing is, with at least these two big nations, you sort of need to know their mission trees, right? We go to Flori right here. Take a look at his setup. It'll be lots of privileges that give you, decisions and stuff like that. Where do you think these guys are going to expand firstly?
I mean, for Flori, it has to be France, right? I think it's conservation rights. So the fewer wars you fight, the better. The fewer large powers you have to fight, the better. If you can sit in there, nick Provence, then you don't have to fight France, and it's happy days. Iberia here already has the Maghreb. He can get into very easily with Tunis or Tlemcen. Tlemcen is actually a better pick. My apologies. Habibi, you'll have southern Venice or Istria to get southern Germany as part of that region. I think that is an easy one to get. You can ally Austria.
That's a super nice catch right there.
Grab that one there, and also you can take another province off of Venice. You can get 2 regions off of them very easily indeed. You can definitely get Anatolia by Nosibim, but I think it's how far you can stretch the engine of your nation. There are so many different options. Getting paralyzed for choice is a real issue. I think what you need to do is sit down, take the first 5 minutes to go, I'm going to attack Poland. I'm going to attack Caucasia, and then just go for it. You can't be dilly-dallying. You need admin as well. I think I would focus mill, but definitely get an admin advisor to make sure that you are constantly stacked up on stability so you can no CB people. And taking out loans, it's going to be who can stretch the nation the furthest. If you go bankrupt early, if you are not able to control a war and it goes poorly initially. These are all things that can end a potential run. How far do you want to stretch? You want to push right to the edge and risk having to restart? Or do you go too little and fail to respect your opponent? Both these guys have to be thinking that the other one is going to do phenomenally here today.
Khabib's first war right here versus Wallachia and Herzegovina should be very, very easy. Just, breeze right through it. Sure, this level 2 fort in Gurgiu is annoying, but aside from that, should be easy.
Does look like a war against Provence is imminent. He's allied the French.
That's pretty good.
And so, yeah, I think that's a very, very solid starting maneuver. He has gotten rid of all of his peasants at the start. With the initial missions. Didn't go Peasant Republic, so I have to question his sanity at that point. We see a build-up of navies, presumably to then fight Tunis. He is building a spy now against, well, he was building a spy now against Tunis. Improved relations with Tlemcen. Interesting. Potentially trying to ally them, it looks like. Yes, because they raided him. So he's trying to ally them as a staging platform for Tunis.
Yeah, Milax has called them in. Boom.
This is a massive region. There's Habibi, pure focus, nothing else.
Ice
just
in his veins, chat.
Honestly. And right there, similarly focused. Oh, there's an eye roll. That's not good. That's unfortunate for him.
Actually, if Portugal is in, he will have to get involved.
But that's the thing. I think it's just not ideal. He doesn't really want to be in that war. I think he was hoping Soleimani went a little bit differently. Potentially, he can get some favors, though, against France, as he does declare the war against Provence, looking to take at least one province. I think you have to go for smash and grabs here. I don't know, given that the both, there you go, look. And as he's doing, he's won the siege in 15 days, taking it very seriously right from the start. First 8 minutes, and we have a fort being immediately assaulted. You have to think at this point that the nations that we've given them to start with, Hungary and Aragon, are both large enough to be able to beat pretty much most other nations in the hands of a player.
Yeah, for sure.
So therefore, you don't really need to worry about, I need to expand my base for the first 20 minutes so I can get... No, you can just go straight in. And I think that's what we're seeing from Flori. We're going to see our first battle on Flori's side here. It's going to be an absolute trounce, and it's going to demonstrate what I was saying earlier. He's already been stacked wide, but all of them are going to run away. Nip in, get a province, and leave. -3. Realistically, I think if he just takes... Okay, either this battle or these two provinces should win it.
Yeah.
He's going to do both. And that's the kind of forward-thinking light from Flori. He's got two options. Either I take this battle or I take the provinces. He goes, I'll just do both.
Meanwhile, Habibi has pieced out Wallachia here, full annexing them, now declaring on Serbia and Bosnia. Because like you said, if you fight Venice, boom. You got a province in southern Germany and in Italy as well. You can also get a province in Anatolia. So in a war with Venice, Habibi here potentially provinces in 3 different regions. We'll see where he's going to push after this. You may think he's expanding in regions he already has provinces in, but he's got to break out of being landlocked. White piecing Bosnia, or not white piecing, just not taking land from them, and then full annexing Serbia. So he's going to be deving up that gold mine. Money is no longer going to be a problem. He is presumably deving Hand already as well. 2 gold mines for Habibi. Economic situation should be absolutely incredible.
Over here, we do have a war against Tunis. This Tlemcen channel is actually helping out already. You have to think he just takes the cheapest province here. There's no point sticking around.
Habibi actually is in a battle versus Venice right here. There it is. And he is gonna lose it. So he has declared on Venice. I can confirm that. Let's see if he actually goes for the provinces that I mentioned right at the start. So 1 in southern Germany, 1 in Italy, 1 in Anatolia. Let's not forget, this is in Anatolia. He does have the numbers. Venice, luckily, no strong allies, just Siena and the Knights, the most unpeaceable out nation in the world. I think.
Oh, that's going to be rough.
There's another battle right there.
You need to.
That's going to be an L.
There's a 0.
Good rolls, but
Then bad. Then very bad. Then very bad. He needs to leave. He needs to go.
He's coming in here with another army. He can take a province here. He can't take this one down here. No, because he doesn't have a gold mine. So he actually can't take a province in Italy in this war.
I'm assuming you mean coastline.
What?
You said because he doesn't have a gold mine.
Right,
There you go.
Coastline. Yeah, that's what I meant. But yeah, no province in Italy or in Anatolia, at least in this war.
Turns out Flori did agree with your assessment of the situation and brutally cast aside Tlemcen, his ally, betrayed them, and has attacked the Mamluks to take Benghazi.
Nice.
You assume, let's see how many regions here that he can grab hold of.
You know, if you go through the Mamluks, you can get to the Horn of Africa, Arabia, the Mashriq. So 1 war versus the Mamluks, you can have...
1, 2, 3, 4. This is a very good showing thus far by Flori. Running around, he is running out of manpower, so maybe we see him slow down, but he does have the Grand Company, which I think is a better play.
Now let's go to Habibi, as there's another massive battle going on over in Istria here, which Habibi very easily wins. Let's take a look at tech real quick. He's 4, Venice is 4, and yeah, what is he going to be going for here? Gotta get, Venice is also a super annoying nation to piece out, even without, getting, you think, oh, it's just a Venice, bruh. Dude, you still need it.
This
Always
is where he
a
gets
tough
bogged
war
down.
versus Venice.
Getting bogged down is going to be the key part, I think, not losing to different nations. But again, the smash and grabs are interesting. Flori does take Al Qahira over here, and he has got the 40%. Ignored the war goal, which you should probably send someone to go and get, because that's costing him 10%. I think he's doing that now.
For sure.
Very good place right now, gaining manpower. That navy's coming in clutch to make sure these coastal sieges happen really quickly. But we do see this 5k is going to run riot
Ooh, big
for
battle.
a second. But they just stop. Clearly a Flory fan.
Does he have enough war score right now?
Not to do Antekia, he does without it. Like I said, I think that's probably the best bet for him. This doesn't feel like a war he's sinking too many resources in. The Mamluks are elsewhere right now. This is a fantastic war. I think I hate to say it because it makes me sound very disparaging, but he's gotten very, very lucky here. Because they're just sitting in Najran and then just not coming up north. He took what we thought he was going to take. Literally exactly what we thought he was going to take.
Exactly,
from Syria.
Look at this declaration right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Interesting.
On
Bold.
Poland and all of their boys, along with their ally Brandenburg. Now, I'm assuming he has tech over them. Yes, he does. There we go. Versus all of them, actually. So that's great. This shouldn't be too difficult. Decent on manpower. Got the Merc companies up as well. And meanwhile, he has taken Istria from Venice, which means Habibi is officially in 3 regions. Carpathia, the Balkans, and southern Germany.
There it is.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
There's
Venice.
the declaration. Going to be probably taking the knights. I mean, however, he probably doesn't even need to take the knights, as you were saying before with
Knights are in
Negroponte.
Anatolia. Go to Habibi directly, see this little Poland war unfolding as he takes a look at his advisors. He's still got Janos Hunyadi in charge. Actually, no, he doesn't.
Why would you
Just
say that?
as I said that.
Why would you say
He's
that?
got Boris Zrinski, of course, the most Hungarian name ever.
Crack as well. Two
as a
battles at the
noble
same
region.
time. Lithuania opting to run instead of fight. That is very useful for him. Is
look
that
at
double
the-
stack wipe? It's one
Almost.
stack wipe at least. That is fantastic play.
Easy.
You can see with the screen pressed right up in his augmented reality glasses, he's going to be pleased with that. Maybe the corner of his mouth twitches in a smile. Maybe not. He's too ice cold for us to be able to tell. Extended the Regency. Good play. So Flory is currently doing a naval battle. Oh, that's a 100th edition general. Is he going to do it? No, he goes for legitimacy instead. It looks like he's probably going to be taking 3 regions from Venice in a much easier war than Habibi had. So with Flory right now, again, he does have access to southern Germany, to Italy, and also the Balkans. That's 3 combined with his 4 from the Mamluk War. That's 7. France, 8. And he was already in... Wait, sorry, he was already in Italy. So he'll have 9 regions, including Iberia, 10 in the Maghreb, if I am counting that correctly. That is a phenomenal score as we are about to approach half way. He's very liberal with his assaults, which is something that I'm a bit more tentative to use because I just don't have the same confidence as he marches in with less morale against 21k, but he does have 30k and does get the victory. These are razor thin margins. Again, we saw Habibi lose a battle that was the exact same.
More battles coming up over here. You know, even if this might be a winnable war for him, it's just always so annoying to fight these guys, right? Simply due to the amount of force that you gotta siege down, right?
Oh, that is a hefty battle. Oh. So in Flory's game, he did take southern Germany and he did take Anatolia. All right, Flory, you are up to 10 regions. You have halfway remaining. As you're about to declare war, how many regions do you think you're going to get in total?
Oh man, well, I think 20 then. I'd say logically, I guess.
How many do you think Habibi is on right now?
10? I don't know.
All right, fantastic. Right, it's
No
very high
idea.
octane, so we'll leave you to it, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Habibi.
Yeah, Habibi in this tense war right here versus Poland. Oh, there we go. He's pieced out. Let's actually take a look at what he took. So provinces in the Pontic Steppe and in Ruthenia.
Okay, it's good. Again, piecing out swiftly enough that he doesn't get sunk costs in the war.
So
It's
right
good.
now he's at 5 regions. Let's go ahead and talk to him, right?
All right, Habibi, congratulations on a successful war. Just to let you know, you have just under half of your time remaining.
Yes. What's up?
How many regions are you aiming to get by the end of this?
10.
10 by the end. All right, how many do you think Flory is on right now?
I don't know. I don't care. Just gonna do my best.
He's doing it for himself. Fantastic. All right, well, again, high octane, so this is probably the last time we talk to you. Good luck.
You know, Habibi said he's going for 10. The thing is, Flory already has 11. So
Yeah, that is a numbers difference.
I think, 11 right now is more than 10 at the end. So
I mean, we are notoriously bad at counting.
true. I guess we'll have to see. It's still 26 minutes left on the clock. Maybe Habibi was bluffing. Maybe he's actually going to go for 49 regions. That's right, everyone. New Zealand is up for grabs.
If I didn't get to New
Never
Zealand,
know. You never know with these high-level gameplays.
we have a war against Tirkono, and we have a war against Theodora. Both of these are no CB wars. You have to imagine that out of this war, he's going to be taking another 2 regions here, and then 1 over here in Britain. Presumably going to take one, annex another, like vassalize one guy, take a province, and then seize.
Yeah.
Presumably. That's quite good. I think after here, though, the going is going to get a little bit tougher because he's cleaned up all the easier areas that he can go to.
Habibi declaring a big war right here versus Crimea, which does have big allies, Kazan and Nogai. You know, he's got the tech advantage. That's going to be
But this is good, though, because he can carve the territory
actually.
straight through them. But my POV has overextended, has not been able to get Kartli, and is probably going to get stack wiped here. So it's Trebizond, Georgia, Circassia, Theodoro. Another stack wipe over here. He's not going to get that, and all of his armies in the east are gone. The island war should be fine. Ireland is a relatively easy nation to go up against. It's halfway the way to bankruptcy. I think he's still very solid on that front, but we are going to see presumably more of a reliance on that from there. You have to think maybe he just pieces out. Oof. So he had to get the independent army to deal with some noble rebels. Minus 40 ducats a month. He's got 13 loans and can take a max of 27. This is now getting into dangerous territories. The loan size is 160. He's losing equivalent of 1 out of every 4. And gets rid of them. Okay. Flory, instead of backing down, doubles down, triples down, quadruple down, and does very well over here, having 13,000 men in this region, sieging down Circassia, defending Theodoro as the war score keeps piling up. Ireland all but secured at this stage as well. These 12k could make his life hell by marching in here. Okay, Flory does move on, pieces out. It does appear he's going to take out Circassia, the 100% against Tyrconnell, the second war of Aragonese aggression, the first being against Theodoro.
Getting a siege on Georgia here?
It looks like he'll be heading into Caucasia. It'd be silly not to. Obviously, he doesn't know this, but he does have ground to make up, but there is the potential in his 17 minutes left to do a lot here. He set himself up quite nicely with regards to his current nation positioning. Circassia has been taken, and so...
nice. So there we go. We got
Theodoro.
Provinces in the Pontic Steppe and Caucasia now.
And over here, we have a defensive war against Ireland that he has to fight because vassals, and he's beaten the Tunisians over here. All right, Flory in a comfortable position. Habibi doing what he can to ramp it up.
Habibi's game right here, he just pieced out Nogai, so I'm gonna go for Kazan now, of course, depending on what he wants to get from Crimea. He didn't have that much luck, at least with the alliance situations right here, but there we go. There's more expansion from him over here.
He also fought harder wars. That Poland-Lithuania one was very, very rough, whereas the Mamluks one for Flory went very smoothly indeed. But that Mamluk war, for me, really is a turning point in this, because it meant it unlocked so many different avenues for him in terms of coring range.
There we go. Skanderbeg is a vassal. There's a declaration on Circassia. Muscovy is in it.
It's interesting. Again, I would have gone for the Great Horde first, I think, to get
they're definitely easier. You can get a province in Russia from the Great Horde too, I guess. So yeah, Habibi right now just beating up Circassia, moving his armies up north through Lithuania to catch some Muscovite armies down here. Let's take a look at tech. They're tech 4. He's tech 6. These are going to be so easy. Habibi taking out max loans here, taking a province from Circassia right here. So that's one more region for him. There's a declaration on Georgia. Maybe to fight QQ? Get Mashriq, Persia, and Anatolia?
I mean, that's a good shout.
Vassalize them, fight next to them?
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not a bad idea. Being very liberal with these assaults, and it's going very well.
Habibi has declared on Venice, finally, simultaneous wars, and of course, he does have the potential for 2 more regions right here, as we mentioned. Also in Georgia at the same time. People are coming to siege him down. Who's this, like Siena and Constance? Come on, bro. Get out of here with that. Should be decently easy here.
So Flory has taken a piece of Scandinavia, increasing his score once more. He's probably... Oh, there's a coalition. It's now finally starting to catch up with him. He doesn't even care. Don't show me the pop-ups. That's what he's just done. That is probably the most alpha thing I've ever seen in EU4. I don't care if there's a coalition against me. Don't bother me with these pop-ups. He's going to sit there and assault, bring in fresh blood, and assault further. That is a heavy fort to assault. He does not care. That gives him Riga. There you go. There's another assault. God, the men being thrown away in this one.
We didn't catch this, but Habibi just won an excellent battle. 10 versus 20k over in Venice.
Fantastic.
He's pieced out Georgia, but he's taken these 2 provinces. Now, he already had provinces in Caucasia, so maybe he's trying to stay continuous. Of course, lacks a navy, right? So he's gotta continue to snake along. He can't just take a province there, take a province there.
Unlike Flory.
Because Flory has a navy. How is Habibi gonna move his troops around? War versus Venice right here, to just piece out. Oh, there's a declaration on the Ottomans, ladies and gentlemen, who are
Daring
allied to
Crusade.
Akuyunlu, Gazikumuk, and Tunis.
That's probably why he took the provinces in Georgia.
Yeah, full strength Ottomans, by the way.
In the war against Venice, can he take Negroponte?
Yes, due to this.
Yeah, and he's losing a war in northern Venice now.
Nope, he's gonna win that.
Battle, are you sure?
Nope.
just lying outright. So yeah, I think this is
Let's
an
go to him
unnecessary war against the Ottomans, but I think he's declared war potentially because he doesn't see Negroponte. I mean, I didn't know it existed.
When you think about it, there really is no reason to declare on the Ottomans, right?
No.
He's got stuff in the Balkans. He could get stuff in Anatolia from Venice.
Yeah, I think so. So we do see a war declaration against Novgorod. This has fallen very favorably. He's taken some provinces over here in the Baltics, and then he's going to take one more over here in Russia. Has
Very
taken
nice.
Sapmi. Don't know if he has the ability to. He cannot take Sapmi because it's occupied by Muscovy. I can't even see where he'd go from here. Dude's suffering from success.
Does he have stuff in northern Germany?
He has one in northern Germany. He needs one in Scandinavia, and I don't know where he's going to go for that. Maybe actually Gotland's such a solid shout. He's attacked Poland. Presumably then to get Gotland involved, going to take Gotland directly. That's a very good idea. And then he's also going to take from this, if he can, in the final dying moments, Ruthenia and Poland. Oh my god!
Okay, so he is in Scandinavia.
No, is that Scandinavia?
Yeah.
How did he even... When did he... What?
Habibi says 3-minute warning. We need to give it to him, but we only have 30 seconds left. Yeah, if we can go ahead and tell these guys that we have 10 seconds left.
3, 2, 1.
1. And we're done.
All right, I'm going to count up. The camera's on me, isn't it? Oh, God. Okay, so we have Scandinavia. That's 1. Britain. 2. Baltic. 3. Russia. 4. North Germany. 5. France. 6. South Germany. 7. 8. Iberia. 9. Italy. 10. Maghreb. Don't think got any in the Balkans. So...
Crete.
Oh, sorry. Crete's not Balkans, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, 11, 12 for Anatolia. 13, 14, 15, 16,
we can just
17.
ask them.
I think 17.
All right, let's go to Habibi's POV right here directly, ending off in the war versus the Ottomans. So southern Germany, Italy, Poland, Carpathia, the Balkans, Ruthenia, the Pontic Steppe, that's 7, and then Caucasia, that's 8.
All right, there we go. Well, let's talk to them directly and we'll confirm amounts. Chaps, we're having an issue counting. Could you please confirm the amounts that you got, Habibi, first?
I think I got 8.
8 from Habibi and Flory.
I don't actually know, but my chat was saying 18. I don't know where they're getting it.
Flory takes it away.
Flory does
Congrats.
take a victory. Congratulations. Habibi, you are still in 3rd place. So as of right now, you are going to still qualify for the semi-final to get into the final. Remember, it is 2nd and 3rd. They'll do it. But Flory, you are in a very good position.
To be fair, Aragon and the Mamluks are one of the best picks for this because I've got all this coast, so I can just hop around.
True.
And he needs to go over land.
I mean, even if I did my best, the max I could have gotten was 13.
It is rough. But we'll see you next
really
week.
rough.
And then if you do get a good game next week, we'll potentially be seeing you in the semi-finals. Flory, at this point, I think you automatically qualified for the qualifier and you're in a very good position to go straight to the final, unless Magyar does a madness. So congratulations on another victory.
Thank you. Thank you.
GG, guys.
It's getting boring now, mate.
GG.
Good
Right.
game, boys. Good game.
Right, there we go.
That about wraps it up for today.
Fantastic. Can we take a final peek at the scoreboard? This was a huge week. We have next week is the final week to rack up points, which means that Flory is guaranteed in the final, right? So he's
He's
guaranteed.
at least going to be 3rd, right?
Magyar coming in with 8 points. Next week is going to be huge. If Magyar loses, well, next week is Magyar versus Habibi, isn't it? Cog's the only one that is out. Aside from that, it's still up for grabs. So it's all to play for next week.
Make sure to subscribe for the next duel.